Back one more time. Yes, there is a gap between batting ball, no batting ball, go for ball tracking when ready, please. Coming up now. Pitch is outside off. Impact in line. Wickets missing. Holding DC and not out. Stay with you. DC and SL. Stand by. Against two.
So Australia lose one of their two reviews. Looked ambitious. Russ
never looked right. Never looked right there. But the Sri Lankans missed out a single though. Fielders on the circle. You got to pick up every run on offer.
Gets out of the over, 9 from it, 35 for 1.
I'm here because I believe in this program. We have peace here, people feel safe. Are they?
They're here, aren't they?
This is reach home to millions of people. It's my job to decide what to do next.
This is about control, about who dictates how this war is fought.
Well, remarkably, in the last 2 overs of their innings, Australia lost 4 wickets, just added 6 runs. It was brilliant bowling. So now Cooper Connie, a lot of wickets bowled and legged before with a quicker delivery in the Australian summer. Big test now, and he gets away with one there.
I think it spun off the bat and went towards mid-off. So much reps from Conway, but these type of deliveries need to be put away. You've got to put pressure on the lesser bowlers, Kuhneman, Zampa to come. You can't allow Connolly to get through overs, especially when he's bowling pies like that.
Straight back at him. So it's a fair call, that first ball, but he operates around the 90, and then he's got a good arm ball, Russ, that's hard to pick up, that comes down at about 107. That's what he got wickets with over the Big Bash season.
Sanka had something in his mind but reacted to block that up. Mid-on, deep mid-wicket, 2 in the deep, mid-off. He's got to come back in because in the first 6 overs, only 2 allowed outside.
That's a fantastic stroke. How do you clear the rope with that? The Sanka on fire.
He was trying to change his position, and every time there's pace on.
Back live. It's mostly chopped away. They'll look for 2. They come for 2. Good cricket by Sri Lanka. Really good cricket.
Two 2,500 runs to Pathum Nissanka in T20 internationals. Congratulations. Second Sri Lankan after Kusal Mendis.
She's done brilliantly there. The Australians are up, thinking they've got through. In the end, he gets to the rope. Powerful finish. 12 from the last 3 balls of the over. Sri Lanka rolling. 48 for 1.
Bro, bawal. 5 minute. 5 minute.
Did you not? You're not putting us back. I don't want to fuck. I'm like you.
Marcus Stoinis coming back into the attack. Sri Lanka at this stage, 134 of 90 balls. Got Angelo Matthews with me. Some superb cricket happening right here and right now for Sri Lanka. More the same. Similar to Australia, it just seems all of a sudden in this Sri Lankan batting performance that it's raining fours.
Sri Lanka has started off really well here. There you go, Kusal Mendes. Using the pace of Stoinis.
Brings up 1,000 runs for Kusal Mendes in Sri Lanka. Need all of that experience tonight. How much of it is just about getting into and out of overs?
Kusal Mendes has been so good for Sri Lanka. Very consistent.
Yeah, win today for Australia will confirm a Super 8 berth. Sorry, that was Sri Lanka, not Australia. Sri Lanka get up tonight and they are home. That's what's riding on this. This is why this is such a massive partnership right now. 52 for 1.
Yeah, Sri Lanka will be desperate to get their 2 points on the board.
Nice ball. Struck powerfully and brilliant fielding from Maxwell.
What an effort by Maxwell. Diving full length. There you go. Diving full length. Saving 3 runs for Australia.
We've seen some high quality fielding tonight, Angelo. Firstly for Sri Lanka, some great boundary riding on a really quick outfield surface. Wide. Excellent delivery, 133 Ks.
Yeah, Sri Lanka have shown a lot of improvement in their fielding. That's a good call.
Harrison, Australia, 62 for no loss. Sri Lanka mounting a campaign. Tucked away. Nisaka again.
That's easy pickings for Nisaka. Slightly short. He whacks it through mid-wicket.
This power play, it can't finish quick enough, can it? You can just sense that Mitchell Marsh will be looking straight to Zampa to take the heat out of the ball. It's a good wicket. 40 years of cricket experience tells me this is a wonderful cricket wicket. Catches, misses. Really close shave.
Nisaka using his pace. Oh, just out of Josh English's reach. Nisaka gets a 4. Sri Lanka 61 for 1 after 6.
And it's drinks. Australia will be happy with this. Good running, excellent. Well, it's not just in Candy, it's the goal face. So Green and fans just absolutely elated. The beautiful game spreading far and wide across the jewel of Sri Lanka.
Just the 5 after the over, Sri Lanka 66 of 1 after 7 overs.
Things happen here, but no one really talks about it.
We've had 25 disappearances, mostly children. Something bad's coming.
They love their cricket, they know their cricket. They always support
good cricket being played.
Adam Zampa. Massive moment for Australia. Gets short into the track and dispatched. Kusal Mendes making no mistake whatsoever about that.
That's a beautiful shot. Rocking back. He was so quick onto the back foot. And placing it perfectly. This is what Sri Lanka needs to do.
It's real loosening. The second ball has to be better. Nice, better length.
Kusal Mendes has showed a lot of maturity. Keeping that innings together. There you go, most runs. Team Seifert leading the way. Kusal Mendes at number 4 with 145.
Knocking smart cricket that you were talking about, Angelo Matthews.
Yeah, this is what Sri Lanka needs to do. Pounce on the loose deliveries and get those good deliveries. Rotate the strike, run hard, put the pressure on the boundary riders.
Players come to this stage with an extremely high level of skills. Can't just be one-dimensional cricket. Talking about skills, what about the dress-ups here today? Brilliant.
Zampa is bowling with a lot of pace. Makes it easier for Sri Lanka. Have to just use his pace, working through the gaps.
With that comparison, 96 for no loss. Australia fell away, 72 for 1. Mounting a great case. Short again, tugged away. Is it a gap? Yes!
Once again, slightly short. Kusal Mendes rocks onto the back foot. Places it beautifully. Sri Lanka 76 for 1
After 7 great seasons,
Dave Johnson, nice to meet you.
I'm Tina. This is my husband, Calvin. We're the Butlers.
Great, because I rang for some tea about a half hour ago.
our funniest neighbors are back
Well, all right.
for one final laugh around the block.
We're like Butch and Sundance. Like chicken and waffles. Like Crate and Barrel.
Okay, that's on me, guys. I encourage you.
Kurt Conley continues. It's bowled 2. None for 18 at this stage. Wide. We'll just go down to the 1.
There you go, slightly short. Adam Zampa. Kusal Mendes pounces on it. Sri Lanka certainly going well. Above the required run rate.
Very good.
Kusal Mendes is disappointed with himself. That loose delivery couldn't really send it to the boundary.
Goes down, chips over. Does he get enough of it? Enough for a boundary. Punching on Sri Lanka.
What a shot. Using his feet, coming to the pitch of the ball, placing it to perfection. Look at the hands. Got the elevation he wanted and the placement.
If you think you're going anywhere, please don't. This is turning out to be a cracking game. Hard. He can feel. They've already burnt one review, Australia. Just the one remaining. And no, it's a shakedown. drifting down.
Yeah, once you burn your one out of the two, it's really difficult. Cooper Connolly was very interested in it.
Right off the stumps. Good bowling. Got to find a way, Cooper Connolly, to get out of this over. Impact and line. Umpire's call. Retained their review. Gets it angles, gets it fine, and gets it for another boundary.
That's a fantastic shot by Kusal Mendes. Connolly gives a bit of pace. Kusal Mendes bounces on 85 for 1. Sri Lanka after 9 overs.
Dominic Torrell, you don't know me. You're about to.
Get down! We're being hunted. If a war is coming, we're gonna face him on the streets we know best. Daddy's gotta go to work.
He'll come at you.
Zampa, 10 off his first. Goes full. Probably one of the few overs that I've seen Adam Zampa bowl where he's had two genuine drag-down deliveries. You can tell, Angelo, that the pressure is on Zampa.
Absolutely. Australia is expecting Zampa to pick up a few wickets. And Sri Lanka is putting pressure back on Zampa. Once again. Oh, that's a good piece of fielding. Once again, I feel Zampa is bowling too quick here. He gives a lot of pace. And Sri Lanka is batting really well, putting pressure on Zampa.
Yeah, 93.7 was his first, 94.7, so he's sitting in that mid-90s zones. Goes full. An error ball as well. Let's have a look at this last over that went for 10. First ball of the over, boundary. It was a drag down. And then the very last ball as well. So boundaries to start and finish. Mendes, contact points. He's so good back in his crease. Those two ones that were out were genuine short pitch balls as well.
Yeah, what Sri Lankan bowlers did well was, especially after the 10 overs, they didn't give the batters much pace to work with. They bowled extremely slow. And the wicket helped you bowl slow.
Very good bowling. You can hear there the appreciation behind the stumps as well. Final delivery. Has he got enough of it? No. Another terrific piece of fielding. Gets out of the over with a 3. It's 8 off the 10th. There's 93 for 1. Just a little wide. Going to be all and more of that from Australia. 93 for 1.
Get out right now! Get out right now! What? Did you give us a final conclusion? Did you or did you not? When we're not questioning you here, you're not supposed to question us back. I don't want to fall. Please, I beg you, throw me from here.
for Australia. It's been a wonderful partnership so far. 85 from just 55 deliveries, 86 rather. This is exactly what you need after losing an early wicket from Sri Lanka. Stay ahead of the run rate the entire time. This buys you so much freedom at the back end with wickets in hand and a run rate that's well under control.
Oh, top nut. Big shout. It's an inquiry, really. One brought about, yes, by the skills of Ellis, but more by the desperation of the situation.
He's just praying that that flicked the front boot on the way through. Oh, it's just sliding down. It's tailed in late. That's collected a big part of the ankle, I think. From Nasanka. He's down. Pads are off. That's missed all the padding. That's thumped straight into the back ankle bone.
Just shaking, quivering there. Horrible. It would not be ideal for Sri Lanka. There's the magic spray. It's got to do its work. They desperately would love for him to carry on here because the partnership's a good one and is in full flow.
Been a wonderful batting display from Patham Nasanka so far tonight. His ability to go both sides of the wicket, whether it's pace or spin. That's a wonderful shot. It's crashing into off stump. Should he make a mistake, but he doesn't. He's striking at 166. Have a look at this again. Just watch that back ankle. Oh, that hurts. I can tell from experience that seriously hurts. He's missed all the padding. The heel and the ankle.
5,000 maximum here. And they've been royally entertained. First Australia, what a partnership up to them before. And now Sri Lanka, the home side, the ones they came to see, putting a show on here. 87 from 56 is the second wicket partnership. They'd have been very nervous, all those in the crowd, when wicket number one went down. Kusal Pereira, who himself has scored chase needed. They'd have loved for him to contribute some runs, having come into the side. But here are the four men. Kusal Mendes, so important to this side, having dropped down from and doing a job in that position. And Nisanka, 45 from 27. All okay. We'll continue on. Third up. There's one wide, the sweeper offside. Such a great exponent of the slower delivery, and I should say of variations, because what you have is a stop delivery, pace on here, fingers down the seam, and then fingers down the seam but out the back of the hand as one of the variations of the slower ball. So it comes out at you with the seam up, and you've got to pick the change in action with the ball not quite arriving. That was it there.
Because when you watch Nathan Ellis run into bowl,
His arms and legs everywhere, they're going up and down. But a lot of bowlers, you would say, have a traditional action. The back of the hand slow ball can be quite easy to pick up because you get a good look at the back of the hand before the ball's released. Whereas Alice, arms go behind the head and you're not quite sure how to track the ball. You lose it behind his back, so it comes out of nowhere.
That'd be one. Yeah. Various planes in terms of which way that arm swings. So the ball not quite presented. So watch it go from sort of left to right, up to down, then sideways. Then he goes up there behind the head, and then only then you're kind of able to see it and where it comes out. Whereas if I give an Australian bowler as an example, I'll go with Mitchell Starc because of how long his action is and how the ball sort of almost presented to the batter as it goes all the way round. Five of that, 98 for one.
What was that? That's a Tyrannosaurus.
I don't think so.
It sounds bigger.
With every sound, with every heartbeat, there is more to fear than ever before.
Look at the summary here. Tell you what, when they won the toss and decided to field first, thought, uh-oh, you've made a mistake there, and put that all the way to about 10 overs. Here's Maxwell. Up to Kusal Mendis. So important to this Sri Lankan side. Third consecutive in T20 World Cups. It's a 20th in T20 internationals and a 5th in T20 World Cups as well. Magnificent work being done by this quite wonderful Sri Lankan batter. 100 up.
And to show how well he's played, just the 5th player to score 3 consecutive 50s in T20 World Cups. It's just been remarkable form at the right time for Sri Lanka and needing to go to the ender.
Jayawardena, Virat Kohli, Babar Azam, KL Rahul.
Not a bad list to be a part of, is it? From wonderful, wonderful players there. You wouldn't back against him to get them right through here.
That's nicely played. Work to do in the deep. Will stop it going to defence, but they'll be back for a second. Up, but it'll be okay. 50 up to Patum Nissanka. 20th as well in T20 internationals. It's a 6th for him in T20 World Cups. What a partnership this is. So necessary under the circumstances. The partnership just 4 away from 100. Still a big chase, this. Oh, very nearly. 12 done, 104 for one.
You use it to my phone.
We're going to King's Landing.
What is coming? And neither of us may win.
Nobody but Bruce.
The first time that run rate required is hovering around 10. This is where Australia need to find a wicket.
Stoinis. Get through for a single. Yeah, a top job done by Patum Nisanka. There he is, getting to half century. It's not much of a celebration because the job is not done as yet. It's appreciated by the crowd, by the teammates who are in the dugout, and they'll just hug, pat on the back. But this is now the job. 77 from 47. It really was about whether they'd be in the game in the second part of the innings. Fielder back there. Catch taken comfortably. Stoinis gets the breakthrough. Palekele goes silent. We have a game on.
Just when we said Stoinis had been brought back into the attack to take a wicket, the importance of partnerships going deep into this 20-over run chase. It's a gift. Cooper Connolly takes a comfortable catch. Stoinis has been brilliant with the ball tonight. He's picked up the 2 wickets. And is this the opening that Australia needed? It was a partnership of 97. Kusal Mendes goes for 51. Is there some more twists here? 105 for 2.
You're light for wingsuits. Bye-bye.
Those things work, right?
Creativity's key.
Let's do this.
Any questions?
Quite a few, actually.
Pavan Ratnayaka is in it for. .60 of 28. He smoked it. Really sent it to all parts. His previous innings here. Wants to get started, just form another partnership equation. 77 from 46, rate 10. Oh, shouts of catch it. It's off the middle of the blade. Aerial for a bit, and away it goes for 4. Down to Russell Arnold.
Well, I don't know what you said for me, but I can't hear a thing. Even though Sri Lanka have just lost the wicket, the crowd, they are living it. It's a fabulous atmosphere here. Everyone's on their feet and enjoying it. You should come down here and have a good time. Sri Lanka believe that they can hunt these 73 runs and the crowd right behind it. Just from Australia's point of view, nothing at all. So the slow balls, the spinners, another boundary. Go ball, they're saying, and they're loving every moment. Bonnie, take it over.
Yep, they certainly are. It is loud. Nicely played by Ratnayaka. Perhaps a little finer than he would have liked, but the desired result.
And what's impressive about this start is it hasn't given Australia a couple of balls to get into an innings, to get some pressure built. Think back to the first innings when Cameron Green walked in. Australia was smacking it everywhere. He gets 4 off 7 deliveries, and all of a sudden that just buys the bowling side some freedom. It buys them some time to gather their thoughts and really reassess where they need to adjust. Ratnayaka, he just walks straight in, he goes bang bang, put the pressure straight back onto Australia.
Yep, I said it was about making sure you're in the game in the second half of it. First 10, 110 for 2. Nicely bowled, top over that with the wicket from Stoinis. in the fight. 113 for 2.
I'm here because I believe. This is reach home to millions of people. It's my job to decide what to do next.
This is about control.
आज 25 मार्च 2029 यहाँ दूर दूर तक कोई नहीं है। आज से 5 साल पहले एक जहरीली गैस हवा में फैल गई, जिसके कारण सभी मारे गए। कुछ लोग बचे थे, वो भी धीरे धीरे यहाँ से चले गए और बस मैं रह गया। मुझे यहाँ से जाने का कभी मन ही नहीं किया। पिछले 5 साल से मैं यही, पर आज मैं भी यहाँ से जा रहा हूँ। जब जब मैं सूरज को देखता हूँ तब तब मुझे उस दिन की याद आती है।
They're Sri Lankan and used to these conditions might be dipped. Sure. Cutting off the stumps there. Another look at the wicket. It's opened it up.
Yeah, it's his favourite area. He loves to go over square leg, over deep mid-wicket. Just gets it high on the bat. Stoinis with his second. Cooper Connolly with a comfortable outfield catch. But now this is where the game will be won and lost in these next 2 or 3 overs. A couple of big ones from Adam Zampa. Tommy, you talked about Sri Lanka being adept in these conditions. One thing when a country like Australia does come here, you can sense panic when a new batter comes to the crease. Seems really scrambled at times, trying to get off strike. Sri Lanka is so comfortable at playing spin for one, but also rotating strike, that they're just able to release that panic. Talked about him loving square of the wicket. Have a look at the shots here off the back foot as well. Used the pace beautifully. Went up and over the offside when needed.
Thinking too. Yeah, well done. Very well run. Final point on the dismissal of Kusal Mendis. You'll hear teams. Yeah, look at some of these shots. Beautiful. You'll hear teams talk about making sure that you pep up when your opposition get to a milestone. Oh, through him. Batters are susceptible to getting out in that phase. Try as they might psychologically to start again. The achievement is a high, and they've got to sort of try and clear the cache and start again. And he hadn't quite then. Oh, that is some shot. Excellent use of the first phase, and then such a head start in the first part of the game. And then last 10, 71 for 8. But last 5, 30 for 6. If that's not good enough, last 2, 6 for 4. Away that goes for 4. Nissanka continues with his deft touches, deflecting the ball to the fence. Doing it nicely here.
People think T20 cricket's about bash and crash and all power. But Nissanka tonight has proven, find the middle of the bat, use your skill, use your timing. There's plenty of different ways to go about run chases. This has been expertly done so far.
One for the over. It's a dot. He'll be happy with that. How well he's played.
Yeah, the amount of runs that he scored behind the wicket just shows a real composure at the crease. Often, what happens when you're chasing a score that will be a record run chase? You try to hit the ball too hard. It'll be wide. But he showed a real calmness and a real thought process to his game, where he says, you know what, the game that I've got stacks up right here against this attack on this outfield with this wicket. I'll use all my experience.